Testing. He puts a compressor, blows them up.
Oh,
so you never really know what they'll be until they're blown up.
Yeah.
A bit like a church.
The expansion. Yeah, wow. Let me hold that for you.
Hi, my name is Sandra Thoma. I'm a friend of Amy. What you'll be seeing are the collection of art, sculptures, pieces collected by my husband and I over the course of 32 years. This is the library. This is where a lot of work happens, creativity occurs.
Yeah.
And we normally try and buy something as a souvenir which is art related. So for example, that's a 350-year-old Buddhist hand from when we went to Thailand. George Raftopoulos.
Love him.
He's
They're
great. He's
so
a good mate.
good.
We've bought art from him all these years. There's the Queen with her crown on a horse. I love it. People always say, do you buy pieces for a specific spot? And I realise, I think, I sound like a wanker, but you actually become a collector.
Yeah.
And it can be pieces that are $50 or pieces that are $50,000.
Yeah.
Because you buy pieces because you love them.
Exactly.
And then they will actually find a home in your house.
Yeah.
And with us, Thomas does all of the investigation. He reads Art Collector magazine. He's always on some website. You'll find him when he can't sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and you'll find his on first dibs. I'm more instinctive with things that we buy. So he'll buy something, but I always know.
Yeah.
And it will just arrive at the house. But because he's warned me, then I've already thought about where to hang it. We do have stuff sometimes in storage. We have a lot of art. We have a lot of paintings. We used to buy art when we were young, married, in our late 20s with no money. We just had a baby. I had $200 to feed us for the whole month, so you had mince and rice, but we'd always set aside money for art. And I think it's because it was just very important for us. Tom's a refugee from northern Cyprus that got invaded. I think for him, the idea of surrounding yourself with beauty is very important. And I come from a family in the Philippines where on my mother's side there were fashion designers, people that were really interested in beauty. So I think that's part of it. Teleki, I think, is a Hungarian artist. And we bought it from the Holsworth Street Gallery, which closed in Paddington. Because I love her, I think she exudes a very beautiful energy.
Yeah.
So all the houses, she's always been placed in a very prominent situation. This is a Guanwei, so it's quite important, Chinese dissident artist. But there's a story to this because I bought this at auction. This unfortunately was a divorce. It was kind of sad because there was a man who was a divorcee at the back sort of watching all his items go for sale. And I said to Tom, you're never allowed to divorce me because I don't know what we're going to do with the art. It was horribly expensive, like a car.
Yeah.
But if I'd had to buy that in the gallery, it would have been a lot more. And she normally sits at the front, but we kind of change stuff. We do change stuff around. And
It's nice moving things around because everything gets a different light, a different position, a different energy and a perspective. Let's talk quickly about the Dickerson because I saw it. Because as I was saying, I spent a lot of time working at Dickerson Gallery.
I love his ghostly style of paintings.
I know, he's just so iconic.
Yeah, you can tell it's a Dickerson. This one here is called Trice by the River, and I love how you can't tell what sex they are, but they're definitely up to no good. Yes, we bought that at Michael Reed when he was in Queen Street, and it was to celebrate the birth of our son Andreas, who's now 26. The wonderful thing about everything that's in this house is Thomas and I bought it. There are others who have art curators that buy for them, but that's part of the joy. The Justine Vargas, we had Justine over because Thomas has followed her since she graduated from the National Art School.
Did you buy them all at the same time?
No. Whenever Justine has an exhibition, she messages us. Because
great.
we've bought from her regularly. Because she only normally does, I think, 5 to 7 of each print. These are great. These are relatively new. I'm Susie Dureau.
Okay.
And she did her Masters at the National Art School. A hot tip for anyone if you want to start an art collection, get yourself on the mailing list for the BA or the Master of Arts at the National Art School. Yeah. And then you end up often buying at their first ever exhibition. This is a Guy Polani. She's just won the Telstra Art Award. They announced it today. It's a big deal. Yeah, they're old road signs. They're etched. It's amazing.
Yeah, wow.
This is Dominic in Paddington. That's a photograph of the Lebanon on the Beirut University with an etching on top. A lot of his works are really dark, and it's quite dark when you read the sort of background.
Yeah, but it's beautiful, that
layering
it's
fantastic.
and the glow.
That weighs a ton, so that's got like 6 bolts holding it up because of the light box in it.
Yeah.
It's great. Or the Justine Vargas.
So this is one of the first ones you bought.
George's first exhibition.
Wow.
Exhibition in the city.
It's so different.
It's called karavaki, which is a Greek word for boat. But Tom's dad is a teacher, and I always remember when the first time he walked into the house in Paddington, he goes, "You spelt it wrong." I just thought, because it's like spelling happy with an I instead of happy with a Y.
Yeah.
George does that on purpose.
Yeah.
A lot of his Greek words are actually misspelled.
Okay.
It's to make people who understand Greek turn.
Yeah.
Sotheby's were doing an auction, and it was the first time I'd ever been to an art auction. I said, "Can I have the paddle?" It was exciting because I'd never been to an art auction. I'm going, this. And then he ended up with the thing, and I go, "Oh my God, that's better than sex." And you end up with something. They give a really lovely, deep, like a sound almost that they emit.
Yeah.
The energy that they emit. These were very early Justine Martins.
Okay, beautiful.
I think when she graduated from National Art.
Yeah, and obviously like a much lighter colour palette.
But that's a little while ago now.
Yeah.
So Tom's been following her. But she happens to be very tall and very beautiful. So I realised my husband has a crush on her as well. That's okay. Yeah.
Yay! So this was the exhibition that George and I did together, 2018.
Yeah.
Was it? And the frames were made by the late Dion Horstmans. So you get 3 in 1.
It weighs a ton because they're metal frames.
They're handmade, hand-welded steel frames.
So I think there was a photograph by George. You overpainted it.
Yep.
And then
and then Dion made the
the
framing around it.